Or I hope that everything's running correctly. I don't know. I don't remember that being on. Let me know if the sound is good. I'm sure you can hear me. Anyway, hopefully that's good. And last thing, get my chat open. I might have actually done this the wrong order, but oh well. In the race now. Race is starting. I'm on pole. Carson is here. Carson's been waiting for this. Alright, we'll do our best in this first race. I now have all my chats viewable. 2 chats. And I won't miss any messages. I'll try. Do my best with that. Race is starting right now. Actually, I might only have one up right now. Let me try this. Hold on. Yep, I only have one, so let me switch over. Let's do the swap. Horizontal chat. I now see both. Now I see both. Good luck, Carson. Hey, Wood Adley. Hello. Thank you to the people who did donations earlier directly through Cash App, Venmo, and PayPal. There were a few. Thank you guys for supporting and really helping me through the week here. Welcome JC. Welcome back JCC. Chris Jams. Oh my god, I'm messing up now. OBS with Adler. I have no gloves, no headset. But we're connected, at least this time. Sorry, Carson. Bad braking. One glove. We'll go for the other one in a second. It's easier. A lot of cars back there. Had a nice dinner, but it took me longer than expected to cook. is why I like picking up food. Could have been back a little sooner. Anybody who's new, welcome back. I'm sorry, anybody who's new, welcome to the channel. Excuse me. I'll try to keep this lead. I think if they bump drafts and work together, there's no way that I can really pull away from them on my own. I need someone else up here. If they start battling is the only way I pull away. Hello, Gino. They're battling a little bit. That got a little scary. Close to the wall. Again, I have 2 streams going. If you want to watch in full screen and you're on the vertical stream, you can come over to the full screen. There are 2 live streams if you check my live tab on my channel. Going really fast there. What's up, Yon PPR? Hello. Good evening. Buenas noches. Short shifted a little bit. So far, so good. I'm in the lead. I have a little bit of a gap. I don't expect to keep this gap the whole time. You know, if they catch me, it's okay. I'm ready to go. Hopefully, we're warmed up by the time they catch me. Today we passed 8,500 subscribers. We're at 8,500 subscribers. We're so close to 10,000. Please subscribe if you are new and help us get to 10K. Feels like we're getting so close. It's just non-stop right now. I'm working as hard as I can. Thank you, Horn of Plenty. And Horn of Plenty, there is a horizontal and a vertical stream. If you want to watch full screen, anybody who prefers full screen, there's 2 streams going. You can always swap over. I know Horn of Plenty, this is not your first time here. Thank you, Sim Racing Nightmare, for subscribing. That's a good name. I must say, intimidating name. Trying to race against the Nightmare. He's overtaking. Bumps. I think we'll pit lap 8. I could go later. I proved earlier that going later is not so bad. I could pit now if I wanted to. That was a little slow there. And I haven't had any bumps from Carson to help me out on this one, but we'll pit now. We'll see what happens. We'll box now. Box. Again, anybody new, please subscribe. If you're watching me for the first time, please subscribe. Help me hit 10K. Okay, box. The Viper was feeling really nice. Honestly, pretty good. I think we'll be okay. Oh, you did. Carson got a half-second penalty. I did, Gino. I did get an extra earlier today. Just saw that message. Was that from you? I wasn't sure of the name, but I knew it was a familiar name. I don't know everyone's real name and NPSN and YouTube name all at once. I do get a little confused. It happened with Benjamin recently. I got confused with his other names. I felt bad. So I have fresher tires and I'm ahead. I'm gonna leave it open again, or I'm gonna move. I moved a little too late. Hopefully no penalty there. Close. Super flat out exit. Car ahead probably gonna pit now. Yeah, Gino, I did see it, Gino. No, I did get it, you know, I think there was 4 altogether. So thank you to those 4 people. Thank you so much, guys, for helping, because I had concerns before this morning when I went to bed last night, and I'm just, you know, trying to figure things out. So it gets a little easier, so thank you. Wasted so much time there. That could be a pen. But even if it is, I'm not out of the race. It is a pen. I didn't mean to even take that. I wanted to stay behind Carson, but I broke too late. I really did brake like as late as I could, basically. I left that open. Final lap. If there's ever a time to defend, it is the final lap. Bouncing over the curves. I moved right a little too late for Carson. Sorry, Carson. Should have moved right a moment earlier there. Oh my god, that was insane. I thought I was going to get caught. My driving was not the best. The final laps when I needed to be perfect, but we still got the win just because I have a lot of experience, I guess. Knew where to be. Without your help, Carson, it would have been a lot harder. Carson doing absolute super teammate favors in that race. Lucky to just come in and win the first one. I gotta delete some replays on my account here. He's a B. Not surprised. Let's go and do some laps and prepare for the next one. Do another race. That's my DR on this account. I'll do at least like 3 more races, and then I'll try to get to bed at a normal time. So I'll probably go to like midnight Eastern, roughly. It's 11 now, so like 2-3 more. No, for sure, and that's something that like I believe you might remember like a conversation I had with you and with Blue, like an open conversation about something just like that, and like when to overtake, when not to overtake, kind of thing. Oh, it's super late. Almost, it's daybreak almost there. Sunrise should be in only a matter of hours for you, a couple hours. This time of year. Sunrise is probably like 6:30 a.m. here. Back in June, the earliest it probably gets is like 5:30 sunrise in June. I'm assuming the UK is a little earlier. I thought I was going to get a penalty. Wasn't great, but maybe I'll get some more time in the last corner still. I missed Apex a little bit. I think I would do like a 26.1 or something like that if I did a cleaner lap. Oh, there's Steve. Yeah, JC, that sounds about right from what I would expect. Like the latitude differences. Good luck to everybody. It's like, oh, this race you gotta work together. Like when we were further away from you, he was passing and then defending, but I guess people love to be aggressive all race and think it's the final lap. Okay, Carson, yeah, I was just seeing, I guess you're not coming in for another one. It's a good idea. I think most nights I'll want to get off by like 11 p.m. around this time. So you're getting off right on time in my opinion. But I'm going to do a little extra. We'll see you later, Carson. Great racing with you today. It was very good. UK lobbies as well. You got a taste of what it's like in that lobby. Thank you for being a great person to race with always. And honestly, you were too nice to me in that race. I owe you one in the next one. I owe you, you know, some extra bumps. Good luck, Steve. Steve has owned Vipers in real life. My friend Steve ahead of me. He's the Viper Pro. Had some real momentum behind me there. That's gonna be my best lap of the week. Might be. Oh, I thought it was quicker. I got a pop-up on my screen to the left and I looked at it. Mid-corner. I lost a couple tenths from that. My Microsoft OneDrive is not signed in. I've been getting this message forever. I don't use that. But it has to pop up at the best time. Sometimes when I see this pop-up, that's like a sign that my computer is like actually working and it's starting to wake up. Sometimes that pop-up is like what's holding me back. And until I get that one, the computer's not properly running yet. Close. Hello, Deep Black. Hello. Welcome, Deep Black. I'm doing great. How are you? Got a nice little lead right now. But it's getting smaller. Genesis races? Yeah, you need some speed here. Genesis is good, and that's not such a bad car. Maybe not a powerful enough sixth gear. The sixth gear might bog down in that car a bit. do one more. Yeah, from the front it would be okay, honestly. There's some cars that would be better because of the sixth gear is not good on either Genesis. Either Genesis has a really rough time accelerating in that final gear, and this is like a high-speed final gear type of track. I remember when the Ford GT LM Spec 2 was the best car here on old BOP for a long time. Because it had a lot of top end in the final gear. That's why the Porsche is pretty decent here too. The Porsche, even though it's not the fastest, it's pretty good here. Especially in the other direction. Because it has just good gearing. And in its fifth gear, it's really good. It runs all the way to the top of it. I think in this direction, the power is even more important than the other direction. Box. Yeah, I'm gonna take tires. Hello, Masa. Good evening, Masa. My good friend. Masa-san. Masa the Greedy. I hope you're having a good morning. Good to see you. Anybody who's just joining my stream, please subscribe. If this is your first time here, please subscribe to my channel. We pitted 2 laps later than these guys. I sort of like faked going in the pit on lap 6, and then they both went in behind me unexpectedly. So I have 2 laps better tires than they do. And so does the car behind me. Hello, Diecast.
Hello, my friend. Sorry, been busy last
But slowed down a lot there. I didn't want to slam into him. That's such a good launch. Yeah, Viper race, all four of us, that's true. Again, anybody who's here for the first time, please consider subscribing. We're almost at 10,000 subscribers, and I need your help to finally hit it. I think that's an enormous milestone. It took a long time to get this close. I've been streaming since like 2019. About 2019 I started. Oh my gosh. Watch out, Steve. Watch out, Steve. Oh my god, I almost took them both out. Oh my god. Almost crashed, but we're okay. Luckily Steve saw me and moved, and then I somehow didn't go off the track. And I have 2 laps to get back where I was. That was close. I need to pay attention. I almost crashed so bad. That would have been bad. No penalties or anything. Luckily, we're okay. I understeered right there. I hesitated there. Just use first gear at the end of the race if I'm feeling weird about the corner. Luckily, no penalty. I thought that was going to be a penalty. And we still have another chance to fight back. One more lap. Hola, Joao. Hello, Tom. Again, anybody who's new, please help me hit 10,000. Please subscribe. I'm still going to do another 2 or 3 more races after this. Probably just 2 more. Thank you, Sean.
Thanks for following.
We're all really close together. Needed some more time after my mistakes, but that's still a good finish. Steve almost got the win. Quick finisher gets it. Castillos in second. Not a bad race. Very close. Thank you, GT Sean, for subscribing, and anybody else who subscribed. I don't get a notification for all of them. But thank you to everybody as well as Sean. So quick finisher, good race. He earned a win. He's been fighting hard. That was very close. Very, very close. Steve, did you mean to go in on lap 6? Was that your original plan? Or did you just go in because Castillos went in? I was confused that you both went in. I thought most people stay out a little later. Follow. I was trying to trick somebody to go in, but I didn't want to trick you. If you had stayed out with me, I think we would have done even better. This quick finisher stayed out, but he was further behind than you were. He was catching me when I went in the pit a little bit. Most likely, I'm going to go in on lap 8 every race. I think lap 8 is the best time. I had a nice lead when I came out of the pit again. In that one, and then I kind of grew like a little gap, but then I threw it away. It's hard with the draft. Eventually, like, people chip away at it. You got to be really consistent to turn a small gap into a big gap. Just keep pounding away, making it bigger. No mercy. Trying to warm up my tires. A little too much. I missed the apex. Did not mean to go so deep. That was on purpose. I knew I wasn't going to beat my time. Decided we'd park up at the campsite here. If we can, we have Hawko here who may or may not go from the front X. And Quick Finisher is back. We got Wid, who I may not know who that is. This guy's a wild card. Look, his photo is the porta potty. And what other games does this guy play? No Man's Sky, Need for Speed Payback. I've never even heard of that. And Withering Waves. This guy's a wild card. With the wild card right now. He might be really good. I mean, we can see his lap time is good, so. You can already see that much. Thank you, X. Of course, Mez. Thank you. I'm glad I was able to do 2 streams today. Tomorrow I can probably only do 1 stream. I have work 8 to 3 and then work again from 4 to 7:30. Should be a fun day. I have some big meetings tomorrow. good lap. Little mistake on the exit, but it's not going to be a big deal. My draft is good. My best lap of the week, right there, I think. Probably the best I've done this week. With drafting. Makes it less special, but still pretty good. It's a good lap. On the first stint, too. The heavy car. I like Hawko's livery. lag is freaking me out a little bit. The lag is not good. That was really close on the braking, but Steve knows the deal. I told Steve lap 8 before the race. He knew. Not so bad. Box. Alright, here we go. Going into the pit, I'm not sure if we're going to come out ahead or not. We might. Chris doing a really nice job. My best lap of the week again. couple moments of hesitation for me on that lap. But it's fine, as long as I keep it straight, no major errors is all I expect. If I can just keep it nice and smooth, we'll have more opportunities. Is that legal? In the wrong gear. Messed me up. Penalty, maybe. Oh my god. Oh my god. That was dumb. Sorry about that. That's gonna cost me big. That was a good battle with Wid. I like that guy. He had a good race and then allowed that, didn't go crazy there. Wid's better than 99% of people we race with. Wid is talented. Too far. I think so is Steve. Steve tried everything to help me get that win. He tried to help me. Nice race, Steve. Nice race, Steve. That was a fun one. I'm glad Hawko stayed up at the front and gave us a fun time battling. That was a fun race. Thank you, Steve. GG's with Adley. That was very nice. Got Adwid on the friends list. Classy driver. I would even want to watch the replay of that, but we have no space. I had to delete the space. You must always leave the space for the replays. I didn't leave the space. Got no replay space. August Ponte. He doesn't accept friend requests. I was telling someone earlier today that like adding people as a friend that you don't know, specifically the ones who drive dirty, is a really good way to overcome, you know, dirty driver issues. When I coach people on this game, they always tell me like the biggest thing, the hardest part is getting around the dirty drivers. And if you just spam adding people as a friend, they're gonna remember this guy's in my friends list. I'm gonna be nice to this guy. Especially if you actually drive nice with them and treat them nicer than most people. Most dirty drivers are not like career, intentional dirty drivers. They're just careless and a bit selfish. I think if you can add them as friends, tell them have a good race, good luck, good race, congratulations, a little bit, suddenly they'll be nice to you. Be your best friend. I want to do more, but it is, if you can see the time on full screen, it is almost midnight, and I want to do one more, but I think I'm going to call it, because I did do 2 streams already today, the second one. And tomorrow, I will get on after work. I have a busy day with both jobs. I have work from 3 to 8, and then work from 4 to 7:30 all day long, 12-hour day. But it'll be a great day, it'll be a lot of fun. A lot of meetings, important stuff to talk about, but then I'll be home after, and I'll see you guys then. I'm gonna go take a break, go to bed, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Oh, Daniel, hello Daniel. And Daniel, nice chatting with you today, our messages today. Look forward to when we eventually find time to meet up. Literally, whenever you want, we can meet up and do some coaching stuff. Anytime. Hawko's cool. We actually met Hawko years ago, and we developed a bond. We're like brothers, me and Hawko. He's very nice to me. Steve Ransom, great racing. I wish I did better. I really feel like you gave me so many chances to win that race, Steve, and I blew it every time. That's how I feel about that race. You helped me so much, and I really could have did that little bit more. JCC, thanks for the stream and keeping me going at work. Have a good night. Hopefully catch you tomorrow. Have a great rest of your night yourself, rest of your morning. Please get home safe when you leave work. And I'll be on, I think, my time, like 9 p.m. tomorrow at the earliest. Because I'm going to leave work at like 7:30. And then get home by 8:15, 8:30. Shower, chill for like an hour at least. So I can just kind of reflect on the day, take a deep breath, and then I will force myself to come stream for you no matter what. We will make it. If I get off now, hopefully I won't be too tired. If I stay on too late, I'll need naps and stuff. I'm gonna get off now, and hopefully we get on at a proper time tomorrow after all the long day of work. But it'll be fun. All right. Good night, guys. See you all later. Put my alarms for work on. Make sure we got the alarms going. 6:15 is my alarm for this year. Every day. Good night, guys. See you later.